everybody, welcome to my very first YouTube video. This is new, this is so new. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I guess it's just time to start trying new things and let's just roll with this. You know, there's just a lot of good energy going lately and I just wanna get on that and, let's just have some fun. So, my name is Jessie. I like to make clothes and I am a healthcare assistant, which means I look after old people when they can't look after themselves, which is a very lovely job, very fulfilling, very hard job, but I like it. So today, this video I guess is going to be just a nice little icebreaker. We're going to do some sewing. I'm going to make a vintage fur wrap for myself, but out of fake fur because, who kills animals for fur anymore? It's just not cool. So without any further ado, let's have a look at our fabrics. So we have this lovely fake fur that I got from the Knit and Stitch show in the RDS. It's super fluffy, and it's gonna wrap around like this, only it's gonna be like warmer because we're gonna double this, so it's not gonna be as broad, it's gonna be more long and lengthy, so it'll be nice and fluffy for the winter time because it's so fluffy. And I also have, because we want to get really fancy with this, I have some lovely gold silk to line it with. Lovely silk. So yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this and I'm going to film the process and then at the end we'll do like a little showy-offy, fashiony show kind of thing, because that's cute. So I have my fake fur folded the wrong way out, lengthways, so I've got a nice long edge here and we're just going to round off this edge with some chalk. We're just going to round off the edge because you can see where it's been chopped a little bit by whoever had it last, because this isn't just it's an end of the roll off cut, which means that it's whatever's left over really, which is good because you should always use up your leftover fabric because the amount of fabric and scraps that go into landfill is insane. Like, it's totally not okay. Now we're just going to cut off that little bit that we tapered, so now don't do this on carpet because this is going to shed worse than any fluffy dog you will ever own. This is going to shed like crazy, so if at all possible use like a lino or a wooden floor or a table where you can hoover it and vacuum it. If you don't know what a hoover is, it's a vacuum. Just because if it gets in your carpet you're going to have a world of trouble trying to get all the fluff out. And I'll show you what I mean now because this is it's so plush, but because it's fake fur, as soon as you chop it, all the fibers just come loose. Like, look at that. Look! It's just fluff everywhere. So you can see like all, and it'll just keep happening. Even on your cut edges, you're just gonna have a lot of fluffage, so like all these, try and keep them together, don't drag them around the house. I learned that the hard way because I had to just hoover the house, try and get all the fluff out. So you should have like a long piece with a curved edge like this and a flat edge on this side because we're going to be sewing these two ends together. So what we want to do is we want to cut down this fold so that we have two pieces that we can make a very long piece out of. A good tip for getting this through the machine when it's so fluffy is to shave away the edge so that there's less bulk for your machine to try and eat through. So if I put my fingers here you can see there's so much fluff, whereas down here there's only a little bit. Only a little bit. If your silk has gotten a little bit crinkly or whatever your lining fabric is, just make sure to iron it out and make sure that the iron is at the right temperature for your fabric. I'm ironing this on the fold just in case anyone was wondering because we're going to be cutting two pieces of the fabric, so it's just easier to go on the fold. So at this point all I've done is just trace around one of the fluffy pieces in chalk on the silk. So like I've got my outline traced and this is doubled over, so it's going to come out with two pieces of silk as well. So we're just going to cut it out with our fabric scissors And if you do any sewing at all, you'll know that fabric scissors are only for fabric, never for paper, and that if your boyfriend, husband, partner, whatever, uses your fabric scissors for paper, it is justifiable grounds for divorce. And that's all I have to say about that. So we're just cutting around everything. I've gone a little bit bigger than the fur wrap just to allow for a little bit of seam allowance and a little bit of give, just in case. Because it's always better to go a little bit too big anyway, because you can always take it in, but if you're too small, you have to start all over again, and that's not fun. So we're just pinning. So these are the two short straight edges that we're going to sew together. A seam, like so. Hallelujah. Turn the machine off for this part. So all I'm doing now is just pinning the silk to the fur, and I'm making sure to pin right sides together so that it looks like it's inside out, and then that way you can flip it out and all the sewing will be nice on the inside. So just take your time with this process, you know, pin and repin however you need to, because you want it to be lined up as best as possible. Okay, so basically what I've done now is I've pinned 3 sides, so I've pinned one of the short curved sides and the 2 long sides, and I'm leaving the other shorter curved side open so that I can flip it all out and that all the stitching will be on the inside. So I'm not going to bother filming sewing that part, I'll just skip to the end then. So here's what it looks like finished. So we've got so it's pretty much the height and length of me, so if you hold it up this way, it's like super long. But it was a definite success. Yay, you made it to the end of the video. Hopefully you liked it, and if you do, please like and subscribe because that would be really nice of you. And let me know if you made your own furry fluffy wrap in the meantime, and if you found my video helpful, let me know, and I'd love to see how yours turned out if that's what you did. If you were sewing along, I'd love to see how it turned out. You guys will want to see a little bit more, and if you do, please comment. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Take care, and I hope that you all have lovely days and lovely lives, and I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Bye!